Hello there, friends. Today we're going to do some problem solving with inequalities. It's really about writing the inequality more than solving today. So I'm going to make sure that I focus on those things, which is why I have the symbols here with those key vocabulary words. It's going to be super important that you stay focused on those and what they represent. So here's our first example. A family decides to rent a boat for the day while on vacation. The boat's rental rate is $500 for the first 2 hours. And $50 for each additional half hour. Suppose the family can spend $700 for the boat. What inequality represents the number of hours for which they can rent the boat? So this question has a lot going on. First of all, I want to point out that it says it's $50 for each half an hour. What I'm going to do is say that 1 hour equals $100, just because the question is asking us for how many hours. So I'm converting it to hours instead of half hours. So then it says that the boat's rental rate is $500 for the first 2 hours. So here is our 500. And of course, it says for the first 2 hours. So really, the number of hours would have to be represented by x minus 2 because this is the 2 hours that the $500 covers. And then it says $100 per hour after those 2. So then this would be plus 100 times whatever's left there. And it says that they can spend up to $700. So that means $700 should be the greater amount. So can they spend exactly $700? Sure. But do they want to go over? No. So then it would be 500 plus 100 times x minus 2 is less than or equal to $700. So the key here is this piece. Wow, that's horrific. Let me try that again. Is that piece there? Subtracting the 2 initial hours and showing that whatever's left is being multiplied times 100. All right, let's try this one here, my friends. It says a friend needs at least $125 to go on the class trip. He has saved $45. He makes $20 for each lawn he mows. Write and solve an inequality to determine how many lawns he needs to mow to go on the trip. So let's see what we got here. It says $20 for each lawn he mows. He needs this amount, and he already has this. So let's see here. So $20 per lawn, so 20, I'll use M for mows. He already has $45, so that's included in whatever he has. And then $125 needs to be what he needs. Now, can he make more than $125? Absolutely. But does he want to go less than? No. Can he make exactly? Yes. So this needs to be greater than or equal to $125. I'm actually going to go ahead and solve this one just because it's a little more user-friendly here. So to solve for M, I'm going to subtract 45 on both sides, which leaves us with 20M is greater than or equal to 80. Dividing by 20 on each side, it looks like he needs to mow at least 4 lawns in order to reach his goal. Not too shabby, unless it's 105 degrees outside like during the summer. All right, here's a useful one for you guys. You have earned an 85, 92, 95, and an 88 on tests this grading period. You have one last test, and you want an average of at least 90. Write and solve an inequality to determine what score you can earn. So there's already 4 test grades here, and then there's going to be a 5th that we don't know what it is. So the way we would set this up is we would write 85 plus 92 plus 95 plus 88 plus whatever test that 5th one is going to be. And of course, because there are 5 tests, you divide by 5, and you're, whoops, getting ahead of myself here. You're wanting at least a 90, so the 90 is going to be hanging out over here. Do you want more than a 90? Sure. But do you want to go lower than 90? No. So that means this needs to be greater than or equal to. So if we're going to solve this, I'm going to combine all my whole numbers here. So this is actually 360 plus x over 5 is greater than or equal to 90. I'm going to multiply times 5 on both sides to get that out of the denominator. So now I'm left with 360 plus x is greater than or equal to 450. Subtracting 360 on both sides, x is greater than or equal to a 90. All right, so that means you need to make a 90 or better in order to get that 90 average.